this. In my side, me coulda get some ice spring. But me not care if me blood drip. Cause Babylon a mess. For the youths, them me have to face this. One is gripping on the brains like a vice grip. Cause Babylon a mess. Babylon a mess. Illuminati. And it's a pick of the day. Have to get the youths, them a straight.
Hey, welcome back, Internet folks, to Dali's Treehouse. We got another episode of the review for you today. Having a race of a really interesting 10-speed trial course. This is made by, I think I'm going to say his name right, lRU. He is a Japanese member of the Shred BMX PS4 team, as well as the Pro Stunt creators. And we're playing through this track with Haha and Pan the Accuser and Reckless, and it is a lot of fun. Super challenging, but just very different from what I've normally seen as far as BMX creations go. And so, of course, with the 10-speed bike, you can't do wheelies, you can't bunny hop, but there are still lots of ways you can trick the bike into performing wall climbs or side rides, and this track takes it to the max. You know, on this first bit here, you have to pedal in, and there's a little bit of a bump, and the way I found my way up was just by kind of leaning forward as I was riding, then leaning back right at the bump and pushing forward again and just trying to sprint pedal my way all the way up, just keeping the tires, making connection with those panels there. Now up here I launched out a little too far in this first try, but the idea is to lean back up in the air, get yourself into that glide position, and then turn sideways some, almost like you're getting into a hipster slide. And you can see it took me several tries to get through it, and I ended up just doing it first try in first person once I switched over to that, and it looked kind of cool. It was a little hard to see the proper angles I was at, but worked out for me. And then that sends you right into another one of these big ramps, this time gapping out onto those blue barriers, trying to climb up on top so you can make your way up these green containers into a little half pipe section with a little climb out. And I did not get into it my first try. But once you do get yourself up that ramp, follow the sign to the left, climb up here. Here I am riding next to Pan. Have to do a little 10-point turn to get yourself turned around, because of course there is no bunny hopping. And you need to be up here and then just slowly roll yourself over the edge so you can carry yourself a little bit of speed, ride up, push forward, and I just did not line it up right. You know, you have to keep those tires as well connected to the container as you can, because that's how you maintain that pedal speed. And you can see there my back tire popped off just a little bit. My tire started spinning, was not able to climb up and out. We're gonna hit it on this try by riding more towards the center of the containers and being able to pop up and over on that angle. Pan just a little bit to the right of us, barely didn't make it on, but we're gonna wait for him so we can hit this next obstacle. It's gonna be a long side ride with a narrow thread down the end, and to do this bit, all you gotta do is pedal into this vertical barge, and that'll pop you up a little bit. Push directly left on the thumbstick, try not to roll it at all, and then just start smashing X to get into as fast of a sprint pedal you can. Especially when you're in the air in that little bit of time, you really gotta hit it to get the tires spinning and catch, and that should be able to send you with enough speed to steer left and right and eventually get through that narrow little thread. Took me many tries to get through there. Kept smashing into the bottom container. But next obstacle, same side ride, but that pops you onto a long, nice vertical flip barges ride. It didn't take me too long to get through that one, but all of that getting us lined up for the last obstacle, which took a bit of figuring out. Thankfully, we played through with a couple cats who have done this track before, and the idea is to bump up into that vertical barge and then turn your thumbstick to the left or the right and then flick it back in the opposite direction to get into reverse hipster slide to pop down all this way. Because you can see, just pedaling down, there's a gap and an invisible wall on those barges that you have to get over. But by being able to just lock into that little hipster slide going in reverse, you saw I got a little pop up, and you can bounce and make your way over those gaps. Super cool. Lots of ingenuity went into creating obstacles like this, and it was just, yeah, it took a little while to figure out, but we had a great time trying to get it. All of us very determined. I had a couple of long tries, and here we are, finally bumping in, keeping it lined up, and able to clear the gap and get the checkpoint, flip over. The finish line is just off the drop there. I did not end up saving the last bit of the race coming up. I was kind of waiting around, watching Haha almost make it and then fall off without getting the checkpoint right there. Did that once again. Pan eventually got over and we all jumped out and finished, but yeah, lots of fun. Very enjoyable challenge. If you want to try it for yourself, make sure you bookmark it down in the link in the description below. Follow me on the Twitterverse at Dali SBMX. Thanks for checking out the video. Hope you enjoyed, and until next time, all, peace.